Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Belle Collective Season 3, Episode 14. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all, please share the videos with a friend. Share it to yourself. Share it. Tell somebody who knows somebody who's going to tell somebody, because it helps me in the algorithm. Okay, now no pressure. If you get anything out of the content. Now, Charlie, let's get into it if we're going to get into it. When the episode first opens up, Latishia goes to visit one of the properties that Hamilton and Davis has purchased for the assisted living program. Remember, they were talking about it on the first episode. So the contractor really did a great job with this place because it looks great. It was dilapidated at first. Charlie was run down, caved in. This place looks brand spanking new. Now, I don't know about the little green kitchen though, but everything else looked very good. And I love seeing that black contractor come from that back room. That's what I'm talking about. We need more stories about people who are doing the damn thing. The black contractors, they're acquiring properties. This is what Love and Marriage Huntsville should have focused on instead of that bull, okay? And I really wished that Belle Collective would get back to the premise of the show, even though I don't want to hear Ferris Street 50,000 times. Speaking of Ferris Street, Aikisha, where the hell are you? Like, we ain't synced you. Are you going to be a part of the Bells or not? Because you on the opening credits. So, I mean, where are you? It's giving Destiny, child. When she used to be disappearing over there on Huntsville. Anywho, I done got off track, child. It's just a side note. But I love seeing that black contractor. Black business people. I just love it, y'all. I really do. So, anywho, Essie and Marie, they show up. Hey, y'all. Baby, Essie said, look, I'm coming from the office. I'm going to put these scrubs on. Baby, y'all going to get this fresh face today. So they come, and Marie is saying that it's a place for people with disabilities. And again, I have to say, I absolutely love this initiative. You need to focus on this, Marie. Focus on this. Channel your powers for good. I would love to get into something like this, but see, I don't know where to start. And this could be something that could help people like me who are interested in things like this. But instead, you two focus on Latrice. Like, this is a fool. Marie said that they want to develop about 5 acres with the assisted living properties on them. And I was just wondering, is Latishia a realtor now, or does she just go out and find the properties and help them to buy them? I don't know, honey. Is she a liaison, or what part of the enterprise is this? That's what I really need to know. Marie got Latishia blinking and thinking every 5 minutes. Did y'all notice how much Latishia was blinking in this scene? I said, girl, you've been hanging with Marie too long over there doing all that blinking and thinking. So they start talking about all the ins and outs of the project. They talking about business. Here come Essie talking about, Latishia, did you happen to talk to Latrice? She said, yeah, I told her, I confronted her. I said this, I said that. Now, Latishia, you ain't say it all like that. Now, you did, tell her how you felt or whatever, but you're really putting a lot of zhuzh on and standing here in front of Marie and Essie. You were not saying it like that. You said it, but you acting like you came in hot, and you did not. Moving forward. So then here go Marie talking about she embarrassed you at your brunch. That's what she doing. You are her teacher, and she is the student. Marie, shut up. Let's talking about, well, she needs to just admit that she has a problem. That's low. Let me tell you something, Latishia. Stop implying that this lady has a drinking problem. I don't think y'all understand. This woman is a businesswoman. Like, all of you are business women. I didn't like when they said that Latrice did that to Marie's business. I don't like that kind of stuff. It's hard enough for us to even get in these spaces. Then we kick the damn door down and y'all still acting foolish. Cut it out. Stop saying that about this woman. She runs a business. Latrice, stop saying things that are detrimental to Marie's business. She is a businesswoman. If y'all stop it, then everything will be okay. Now, I hate to talk to y'all like y'all my students, honey, but y'all getting on my nervous system. Y'all really are getting on my nervous system, honey. The bells ain't ringing the right damn way. I would never fool with y'all again, okay? When I say never, I do mean never. And Marie, you talk about Latrice in every scene. The girl is living rent-free in your head. In the next scene, Latrice is meeting with Mel the Stallion, honey, and her friend April at April's Boutique. Hey, Mel. I'm so happy to see you back. So they're all coming together and she's asking April if she's going to be a part of this panel that she's putting together. Because, of course, remember, she said she's speaking at Hines Community College. So they want to put together a laid back panel. Latrice is telling her about how she's speaking. Here go April. Yes, because you're such an excellent speaker. The way in which that record scratched when she said Latrice was such an excellent speaker, I'm like, y'all, please, honey. And Latrice, not the bang, the bang. Oh. Girl, that bang is banging. Do you hear me? But it's curtaining your cute face. Bring your wig back just a little bit and kind of thin it out a little bit. It shouldn't be so thick. It was pretty because I love a bang, honey. But I just feel like you need to pull it back. Let us see your eyelashes, girl. We couldn't see nothing but your little nose. So then Tambra shows up. Hey, girl. They sit down. They start talking about the panel. So Latrice was like, yeah, I want you to keep it real. I don't want you to give me like the YouTube version. Skirt. Now, Latrice, don't piss me off, ma'am. I like you. But you can't keep it real over here on YouTube without being crass. I think people feel like the only way for you to keep it real is for you to use explicitives. And that's not the case. I keep it all the way real, honey, and we'll get you all the way together. Very PG-13 like. You ain't got to cuss to get somebody together. Because you know what they say about people who use cuss words every few words. Your vocabulary is lacking. Therefore, you need to be gifted a thesaurus. Girl, anywho, after she shaded us real quick, after she shaded the YouTube people real quick, Latrice tells them that she almost didn't want to do the panel because of the feedback that she got from Latishia and how Latishia was saying that she ruined the brunch and she offended people. April said, well, Latrice may need to focus on the logistics of what she got going on because, baby, she likes to serve cold food, cold and old. Ooh, honey. Here go Tambra. She's still serving that cold food again? Oh, honey, the dirty place, the cold food. Now, I have to say this. You cannot micromanage people when you have an event going on. You hire a specific staff and you expect for them to deliver. So for me, the dirty plates and the cold food, yes, it is Latishia's event. So she needs to be on top of it. Like, you need to know everything that's going on. Things need to be up to par. You may want to hire somebody to oversee the logistics because I think what Latishia likes to do is she likes to be the face. Okay. And it looks good. And it's giving the zhuzh, but that food being cold, baby, that would piss me off, especially if I paid a hefty price to be up here in this brunch. So Mel was like, well, I'm surprised that Latishia, what it sounded like to me is it sounding like Two-Faced. It sure is. Of course it is. And the second face is Marie. So Latrice said to Tambra, I just have to say this to you. The thing is, Aikisha was coming around. Okay. And Latishia did not want her to be a part. She didn't want nothing to do with her, especially with her coming in talking about Ferris Street. So she said that Tam was the one who didn't want Aikisha on the text message, but that wasn't true. So Latrice gets in the confessional. She's like, I really feel bad that I said that, but it was just weighing heavy on me. And when something is weighing heavy on me, then I need to speak on it. Now, listen, Latrice, I like you, but why would you wait until now to say something? Now it's on your heart. Now your heart heavy. Now I got to keep it real. The only real one on this show appears to be Tambra. Because how you hold that and go along with it until Mad Day? Baby, this right here is a mess. This is a mess. Basically, Tisha told him that she's going to start this text thread. She's going to leave Kiki off of it and blame it on Tambra and say that Tambra has a problem with Aikisha. Now, Latrice did apologize to Tambra and she said she went along with it due to her loyalty to Latishia. Oh, baby, Latishia done effed up, honey, letting Marie lead her astray. I knew she was mad about Ferris Street, but y'all are blatantly lying on Tambra? This is a grimy mess. So then Tambra pipes up and she's like, I was 95% sure that I didn't say that. 95? Tambra, do I need to watch you as well? Like, what is happening? Now, I'm glad Latrice admitted to it and she's taking accountability. But this right here is a mess. See, these are the type of women that I don't want to have anything to do with. That's why I'm very selective. And Latishia, like I said last review, when you had them glory greens in a can, you were plotting the whole damn time. Now, I knew someone right when Latishia had brought up Aikisha being adopted in that scene last season. I knew she was kind of dirty then. I'm glad Tambra didn't feed into it. Now, if I were Tambra, I wouldn't know who to trust, because you held this, and now that things are falling apart, you want to come and you want to reveal it to me. But in the moment when you saw me getting slaughtered and Kiki all in my face, you could have said, no, it's not Tambra. Let's just keep it real. Latishia, it was you. Now, yes, you might have gotten some flack from the group, from the collective, but why would you let your girl just take a fall like that? Why would you even involve yourself in that? This is just crazy. In the next scene, Tambra and Damon are going to a baby boutique. Oh, I remember that. It's so exciting to go shopping for the baby. You don't even know the sex yet. You see all these cute things and you're thinking, oh, if it's a girl, she can wear this. Or if it's a boy, he can wear this. You just love it. Tambra wants to wait until she's 6 months to tell the family. But Tambra said she was 5 months already. Oh, baby, she meant to keep those heifers out of her business and out of her uterus. Honey, I know that's right. So Damon is like, well, you can just send everybody a text. Tambra said, no, ma'am. No, sir. No turkey. I'm not going to send them a text. This is my big day. Well, anyway. So she was like, okay, tell me if you told anybody and be honest. She's nervous about telling anybody, including her family, because it's high risk. Now, she has told her sister, but that's because her sister is a nurse. He turns around and tells her, well, I did tell my little sister. And she was like, oh, no wonder she been liking all my Facebook posts. Let me tell you something about that book. Family will definitely be on that book with the mess. They will say anything on that Facebook. I don't know if Facebook realized what they did when they created that, but that is a breeding ground for aunties, cousins, and your messy family to talk underneath your post. Baby, that Facebook ain't no good. That's why I ain't never had one. I do not want my aunts coming underneath there talking about, because the story time that's really not a story time. One of my aunts just recently told me that they found a girl on Facebook that I used to go to high school with, and she was telling her that she heard me over on the YouTube. And I'm like, I don't give a damn. I didn't like her then. I don't like her now. And what else is going on? Baby, I ain't even on no Facebook. So don't come looking for me, because I ain't saying for you. Child, now back to the mess. That's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. So anywho, Tambra's kind of pissed because she trusted him. She was like, I feel like I can't tell you nothing now. You done told your sister? Oh, no. Girl, men gossip more than women. They always get on us about telling all the business, but they can't hold water. Don't be too mad at him, though, Tambra. Both of y'all told your sister, so, I mean, it's sister for sister. He was just excited about his first child. You can't blame him. But, Damon, please, if she says keep it hush, keep it hush. I do understand about being selective and waiting because, honey, people will wish ill over your womb. You got to be very careful. Child, you got to be careful with the good news you share. In the next scene, Latrice is having an event for her mom to retire. Yes, Latrice. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Not Stormy Weather showing up. Hey, Stormy Weather. Y'all know I don't review that other show, so I don't get to talk about Stormy Weather no more. But I do remember that Stormy is from Mississippi, and she probably could have been a part of the collective had she just held her horses a little bit longer. But now that she's in Huntsville, she's over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Baby, it's a crossover. And I'm looking across the table and I see Sophia Shantae So Gucci. Girl, why are you here? And Latrice, why did you invite her to something that's so close to home? Oh, no, ma'am, honey. Absolutely not. Latrice, your mom looks so pretty. She looked so cute. I love a good ponytail. So then Latrice sat down and she's like, girl, I didn't know you were coming. She looked at Cliff. She said, I didn't know you were inviting them. But you know, Latrice always says it with a smile. I was like, oh, okay. Woo, girl, you didn't know? They just crashed the party. Nah, Sophia Shantae So Gucci, don't start no mess at this woman's retirement ceremony. This ain't that. If you want to have a deep, in-depth conversation about some mess, don't have it here. Don't talk to JJ's twins while you in the mix of this lady's retirement ceremony. Please don't mess up this lady's thing. Oh, I would have been mad. Moving forward, I cannot wait to do this for my parents. I really cannot. So Cliff and Latrice, they go over and they have a talk. So Cliff is asking why Latishia and Glenn are not there. Because she don't want them there. And what else is going on? It's her mama. I know you want Glendale there, but they ain't going to be there. So she's telling him that she was basically trying to say that Latrice was a drunk. And that really hurt her feelings. She said, I considered her my friend. And friends don't just lie on each other. Now, instead of Cliff being worried about Latrice, He's worried about himself and his friendship with Glendale, talking about, well, I mean, I want y'all to get along because I like Glenn. And, sir, you and MC Glendale can both kick rocks. This is your wife. You need to stand with your wife. If I don't like the heifer, you don't like the heifer. I don't care if you like the heifer husband. No. Okay? The answer is no. So then Latrice is like, well, the husband and the wife, they kind of alike. They most times are the same. Not you saying you the same as Clifford. Are you the same as him? Oh. She didn't want to talk about it anymore because Cliff had gotten on her nerves, trying to act like he don't give a damn about what she talking about. He would rather be friends with Glenn. He was getting on my nerves too, girl. He don't never have your back. I don't like that. So after she got through not wanting to talk about it, she gets up and makes a speech about her mom and all of the sacrifices. And she presented her with the vacation to Vegas. Now, at first I was like, Vegas? But she did say that mama likes the casino. She liked the casino. Have fun, mama, and enjoy your freedom, girl. You ain't got to clock in no more. That was beautiful. That was just beautiful. Moving forward. In the next scene, Latrice is doing an interview with the Jackstonian. Baby, this is all about Latrice. The whole episode was Latrice. So she's doing an interview with the Jackstonian. Latrice said they chose her because she got motion in the city. She does things there. Okay, she has a business there. She is Jackson. And that's just that on that. So the interview is about to start, y'all. This interview, Latrice, girl, I'm not finna play with you. Not you throwing in a little TikTok action. My kind of girl. The man was interviewing her and he said, have things changed for you since being on this show? She's like, well, a lot of people that see this show, they try to take things that I say out of proportion, and everybody does like a little bit of something. Like basically it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it type thing. I was like, oh, child. So they're asking about Jackson and why she stayed there. And she lets it be known that she doesn't actually stay in Jackson. Latrice. Now, she did do pretty well towards the end, but I think she just needs a little polishing. I think she gets nervous and she just is speaking to them as she would speaking to someone on the phone. Once she gets it polished, I think that she will be great because she's very personable. So she has that factor, but it's just certain words and the way that she delivers the message could be a bit unprofessional. So if we can polish that, I think we'll be all right. Now, Latrice, since you just like to get into it, how you get into it, whatever, come on over here. I got some questions and some things that I want to know. Come over here. Let's do an interview. You can completely be yourself. Okay. I'm not going to censor you and we can really get into it. I think I'm gonna have to DM Latrice and see if she'll come over here. So after the interview, she's doing a photo shoot. So she's asking her glam team, she's like, how did I do? Now, this was so funny to me. The man that was there, he said, well, you got situated at the last minute. When he told her she got situated out of nowhere, I hollered because my grandmother always says the word situated. Like, let's just say I'm taking her somewhere. She gets in the car and she's like, let me get my things situated. And I just thought that was such a Southern thing to say. Oh, baby, that was so funny to me. Anywho, they're like, you did good. Yeah, you did great. Y'all stop being yes people. Tell Latrice that she needs to, polish it up a little bit. So they're talking to her, touching up her makeup and her hair and whatnot. And Latrice is telling them that Latishia says she was a drunk. And she was like, I didn't even drink. Ma'am, you may not have been drunk, but you definitely partook in the spirits. Okay? Now, it's not like how they trying to make it seem. They trying to make it seem like you were just falling over and words were just falling out of your mouth. Now, that's not true, but you did damn drink. So she didn't lie about you drinking. She is lying about you being a drunk. And I hope we don't have to talk about this all season because I'm already tired of it. And it's only episode 2. And you also probably did offend a few people, Latrice. I'm not going to take that from everybody. Now, some people weren't offended, but you probably did offend a few. I have to look at both sides. You offended some, not all. But I don't think Latishia is as mad as she's pretending to be. She's definitely playing follow the leader, and she ain't fooling me. So they think that she should sit down with Tisha. And she's like, I don't know, because the way she treated me. And I feel like as long as Tisha listens to Marie Monroe, Latrice will be on her list. In the next scene, Sophia Shantae Soguchi is at home with this mother-in-law from hell. And the mother-in-law is complaining about this damn percolator. Where's my percolator. Why y'all on my coffee? My name a percolator. I'm like, oh my gosh, honey. Oh, they're fussing at JJ. They fussing at each other. These scenes are so staged. Like, what are y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to get a spinoff? It ain't gonna work. We don't give a damn. I do not want to watch you and this lady with this high-pitched voice speak on the regular. His mama talking about, you need to do what he say do, not what you say to do. And I'm just like, ooh. So then she turns to Sophia Shantae So Gucci and asks her why everything is all white and there's no color. Then she starts tearing up the plastic off the carpet. Sophia Shantae So Gucci is hollering. This is just cringy. Just cringy. So the mama walks off because that's her cue. And Sophia is telling JJ, your mama gotta go because it's not going to work. You have until tomorrow to tell her to leave. So Sophia goes one way and the mom comes back out because now this is her second cue. His mama comes out and tells him, I'm not gonna, put you in a position to have to tell me to leave. I'm gonna leave before you kick me out because I'm not about to live in this drama. Ma'am, now how did you know that Sophia Shantae So Gucci asked him to ask you to leave? This was just for this lady to get a scene. Carlos Kane, goodbye and good night. We don't want this. This was giving Mama's Family. Now, I don't know if anybody else watched Mama's Family, but I did. I used to love me some Mama's Family. Y'all remember that show? I might be showing my age, but Carol Burnett played Thelma Harper. His mama is Thelma Harper, and JJ and Sophia are Vent and Naomi. This could have been left on the cutting room floor, and y'all ain't fooling me. I don't want to see this no more. In the next scene, Latishia and Glendale are going on a date. He walking 16 steps ahead of her, looking all wrong. So she's asking if he's ever been there before. Honey, he probably took one of his little dips over there. I don't put nothing past him, but y'all know he gonna lie. No, I ain't never been here before. I wanted to experience it with you. Sure you did. Anywho, she's asking if he's ever been there. So then he springs it on her that Latrice and Cliff are also going to join them on this date. Latisha's talking about, well, she's not my favorite right now. I'm sure the feeling is mutual. You ain't her fave right now either. So then Latrice and Cliff walk in. Latishia is reciting affirmations to herself. Both other women are taken aback by the other one being there. It's giving what Aikisha did in part 8 of the season. It's giving the Parent Trap. It's awkward AF, but Latrice, she gonna smile and laugh and blink all the way through. Latishia is wondering if the date was for Cliff and Glenn or for her and Latrice. I don't know who it was for. It was for a scene, if you ask me, because I don't believe that either one of these men want y'all to get back together and get to talking, because they're going to be friends no matter what, and they ain't fooling me. I wish my man would. He would be eating alone. It would be giving threes company, because I would get the hell up, take the car keys, and be on the I-10 by 10. So I'm not finna sit with no woman I don't like that's been calling me a drunk, and that could affect my damn business. Oh, absolutely not. So anywho, Latrice said that Cliff said Glendale loves him more than Latrice does. Ooh, this is a fool. Latishia was like, yeah, that's what he told me too. So now they all sitting there looking crazy. She was like, well, I feel like they're friends based on their own insecurities. So she looks at Cliff and says, Glenn is learning from you and it's not good. So whatever you did, you need to undo it. Latishia, why are you acting like we don't know who Glenn is? You're acting like we're just being introduced to him. When we first saw you in the first 5 minutes of season 1, episode 1, you told us he was a cheater and you asked him to read a book instead of cheating on you. And he loves mercy and grace, but he still cannot figure out why he cheats the way he does. He is not getting anything from Cliff that he didn't already have inside of himself. Cliff ain't told him nothing different. So they get up. Cliff and Glendale, they get up, take their place to the bar and leave Latishia and Latrice sitting there. So Latisha's like, what you waiting on, your water? Latrice said, well, girl, I'm just waiting on my drink. They say I'm an alcoholic, so I'm just waiting on my drink. Okay, I'm about to check out, y'all, because all of this just screams action. These last 2 scenes are giving a sketch comedy show. And see, this is what I didn't like about this show season 1. I remember reviewing this show season 1 and saying, what in the scripted mess is this? Actually, that was one of my thumbnails. What in the scripted mess is this? And this right here seems scripted to me. That scene with Sophia Shantae So Gucci, that seemed scripted. So Gucci showing up to the dang on retirement ceremony. And where is Aikisha? Where is Kiki? And that was the end of the episode. This ain't doing it for me. This ain't doing it for me. Bells. Now, y'all know I'm going to keep on pushing through because I review all the way until the end unless I just absolutely cannot take it anymore and I jump ship. But I need the real. This isn't real. Y'all just be real. Y'all orchestrating scenes and making up stuff. It's just crazy. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. The most inspiring part to me was seeing that black contractor and seeing Marie and Essie acquire properties and seeing Latrice retire her mama. Anywho, y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.